In this video, I'm going to share how I powered my guitar rig in remote locations like the Grand Canyon, Pikes Peak, Colorado, and Canyonlands, Utah. This is a question that has come up multiple times on my channel, so I just thought it would be cool to do a video to just share that information with you in case you were curious or in case you are looking to power music equipment in a remote location yourself. My name is Andrew. Thanks for stopping by, and let's get into the video. So the first video I did like this, where I played guitar and recorded it in a remote location, was at the Grand Canyon. And for that video, I used an AC power inverter that was plugged into the cigarette lighter of my vehicle. So the vehicle was parked just out of frame, kind of behind the camera, and I had the power inverter plugged into the cigarette lighter. It has two outlets on it. I had a surge protector plugged into that was running my interface and my laptop, and then I ran an extension cord down to the rim of the canyon where I had my guitar amp plugged in. The power inverter that I used is this one that's on the screen right now. There are plenty of options out there for power inverters. You can find them on Amazon. You can find this one online at some other stores, but this is the exact item that I used to power the Grand Canyon video. So after the Grand Canyon video, I acquired a portable power station, and that's what I've used for every other video since then. And that is this unit right here. This is a Jackery Explorer 500. They come in different wattages. So there's a 240, there's the 500, there's 1,000, there's some other options out there. There's also some other companies that make these type of products. It's basically just a big lithium ion battery that you charge up and then you can power electronic devices off of. So the big key with any power source that you use to power your music equipment is you just want to make sure that you have enough wattage to power whatever devices you're using. So this is a 500 watt power supply. So you've got 500 watts available. You really don't want to get to 500. It's better to stay below that. But you've got 500 watts available to power your devices. So like a Marshall amp, like what you see in the background, that runs, I believe, 175 watts. So I could plug two Marshall amps into this and it would not completely drain the power supply. I've tested this with more than one amp as well as my interface, my laptop, and it was able to power all of that stuff at the same time. When I was in the Grand Canyon, that power supply only has 375 watts. And when I first plugged in all of my gear to it, which I didn't end up using everything that I tried to use, it actually tripped the power supply and ended up turning the car off. So you don't want to use too much wattage on one of those power supplies. Just to be safe, it's better to stay below the threshold of the wattage that you have available. The 1,000 watt version of this would provide you even more power because you'd have 1,000 watts to work with. The biggest key with one of these is that if you're going to use one, it kind of works in the same manner as your cell phone, where if you think about your phone and you have like a bunch of apps running at the same time, it's going to drain the battery faster. Same with one of these. If you have a bunch of equipment plugged in and you're really kind of maxing this thing out, it's going to drain the power a lot faster. If you're running just fewer items, like if you're just plugging a laptop into one of these, it'll last quite a while. So just a consideration if you do ever want to do something like this, just make sure that you consider your power is going to drain faster if you have a lot of equipment plugged in. One thing to keep in mind if you do use any of these portable power options like the AC power inverter or the portable power supply is that you may encounter some background noise or hum or buzzing in your signal. And that's just the nature of like powering audio equipment using one of these things. It's not the same as plugging into like an isolated grounded outlet at your house or at a venue or something like that. It's definitely a different way of acquiring your power. So don't be surprised if you don't get some kind of background noise. I don't think that it's a deterrent. I think it's just part of what comes with the territory of using one of these things, but it can definitely still help you to power your equipment and to create some content or capture some cool memories playing your gear out in any type of remote location. So I hope that answers some questions. That's how I have powered my gear remotely. Maybe this could help you if you are looking to power your music equipment or guitar out in a remote location. Definitely let me know if this helps you out. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and I will talk to you soon. Have an awesome day. See ya.